Hi ladies, I wanted to make another video, I guess, sorry if you just heard a truck go by. I have the doors open. Sorry. Anyways, I wanted to just kind of do an update video, kind of on what's kind of next for me and my husband, as far as babies go, I guess. So it hasn't really been. It feels like it's been 1,000 years, but then at the same time, it feels like it was yesterday. It's really weird. No one can kind of tell you how to go about grieving the loss of your children. But it's just been really hard. It's been hard to kind of figure out what to do next. It's been hard to figure out where to go, especially with me because, if we still want to continue to try to have children, it just, you have to figure, you want to just be like, okay, I'm just going to kind of relax for a little bit. But then when you're thinking of your future with your husband, it's kind of like, well, your husband goes back to work and then you feel like, well, bless you, my dog sneezed. But then you feel like, what is my next move? You've been preparing to be a mom, and bless you, you've been preparing to be a mom this whole time, and suddenly, that plan got interrupted, and so it's like, do you go back to school? Do you continue with just working, like I have my cake business? Do you, you just feel so in limbo, and so, me and my husband talked, and my dog is being so loud, I'm sorry, and we really, really thought about adoption. Now, when we first lost our kids and, the comment so many people wanted to make was, oh, well, you can adopt and don't worry, you'll have more kids. And I mean, I know people don't mean to be rude or hurtful, but it's like, don't say those things to somebody who just lost their children. That's a whole other video in itself, but, at the time you weren't really considering adoption at all. We'd always wanted to, but just when we just lost our children, that's not what we're thinking about. And so we actually been really thinking about it, and we've gone to an adoption seminar, got a lot of information about it. We met with an adoption lawyer, and we were really going to do the route, path. We were really going to go with the adoption, but I don't know what happened within like a weekend, and I know it's wrong to I believe, I normally will pray about a situation to get guidance, I believe in God, and, so I pray about things, but lately I haven't been since I lost my kids, I feel, because I'm mad at God. And and I'm not, to some people that may be crazy, but I'm mad. I'm mad that he took my kids away. I'm mad that we have to go through this. I'm mad at him. So I haven't really been praying, but I've had it on my heart, and I almost pray in my head and think about it in my head, and I know God knows my heart, and for some reason I was completely against, sorry if this video is like scattered, but I was completely against trying again, like with me carrying a child, which my OB told me, I feel that you would be completely capable of carrying another baby, and I think that there was just too many, and I think you did incredibly well for there was 4, I think you did incredibly well, and so she thinks like totally, she wants me to, get a little bit healthier, lose some weight, which I wanted to do anyway, and wants us to try, us to try naturally. And so, well, not naturally, but I can try to carry a baby. Me and my husband even talked about surrogacy, and, which, I thought, oh, that would be great too. But lately there's been this, almost like a fire, I want to say, inside me, or I don't know, just this overwhelming feeling of don't give up. I don't know if it's like my babies, you know, giving me strength, because before I was like, absolutely not, there's no way I can do this again. Sorry, I don't want to cry. I don't want to do this again. This is too hard. If something goes wrong, like I hated my body for not doing what it was supposed to. I just didn't want to do it. I was like, there's no way. And lately, that was when, you know, like when it first happened, so like 3 months ago. And lately it's been a completely different, you know, I've had this fire inside of me, this strength that just don't give up, like keep trying. You've wanted this for so long. And you know, just don't give up. And so we made an appointment with our fertility doctor, and we're gonna go and consult with him. We haven't seen him since, you know, before when we were pregnant. So we're gonna see him and see what he says about doing another IUI again. I'm scared as shit to keep it real. I feel like I see so many stories online, or I've just read so many things lately of people losing their babies, you know, at 5 months, 8 months, 9 months, you know, more than once. And I'm like, I can't do this again. There's no way I could ever go through that again. And so I'm just, you know, it's just scary. Like, you think when you've had miscarriages before and you finally get pregnant, I mean, every time it's so scary because you think you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. Like, I'm going to miscarry. What's that? What's that pain? Like, I mean, the anxiety and the thoughts, it's just non-stop. And I feel like, you know, you're like, I just need to get to 12 weeks and then I'll feel better. I'll feel like, oh gosh, I made it. Or I just need to get to 5 months or 4 months and I'll feel better. Like this was before. And now it's like, I need to get to where my baby's fully developed and can breathe on its own and be completely healthy. So I need to get to like 8 months. I feel like that's how it's going to feel. It's just going to be crazy anxiety. But yeah, I just have this fire inside me, this just feeling to not give up. So I'm not going to. And I mean, I'd like to think of myself as a really strong person, especially having gone through this. Like, I thought I was strong before. Girl, that's all I got to say. Wow. So yeah, that's just where we're at right now. We're going to go see the fertility doctor. We're going to see what he has to say, what he thinks our best options are. Right now, I'd like to just stick with an IUI. I don't really want to do IVF. But again, I'll see what he says. If he even thinks it's good for me, because he might have another opinion than my OB. My OB thinks it would be fine. But I just wanted to update you guys and let you know that baby-wise, that's kind of where we're at. You have like one hair like on your mouth. It's so annoying. I'll get into a whole another video about the grieving and the emotional and all that stuff soon. I just wanted to really make an update video about what our kind of next plan of action is. What else was I gonna I feel like I had all these things I wanted to talk about, and now I can't even remember. Oh, that's another thing too. I mean, I've heard of like pregnancy brain, or like watched videos, people have pregnancy brain, and I swear it literally feels like you had a stroke. It feels like you're gone stupid. Like so many things. Like I used to pride myself on, I would remember everything. I would never forget like, oh, I forgot this at the store. I forgot that. No, I never. I was always on top of my game. Now I don't even know what day it is. I just, oh my gosh, it's so retarded. So yeah, well, I'm just rambling now. So that's where we are with our update, baby update. Yeah, I don't know if there's any other videos you guys want to see. If you guys have any questions for me that I'm not answering, feel free to comment and leave them below. I have like 280 something subscribers, which is crazy to me because I can't believe that many people would watch my rinky-dink retarded videos, but I'm so thankful. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and if you have questions, anything, just leave them below. Thank you guys for all the sweet love and support, and I will update you as soon as I have something to update. Bye.